Hey, it's Christine. How I manifested my husband. For those of you that are looking for a relationship, here's what worked for me. So I had just broken up with a guy and I was watching Oprah, and she had mentioned that if you're looking for a new relationship, you should write down on a piece of paper all the qualities that you're looking for in a new partner. So I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I wrote down about like 2 pages of notes of the type of person that I was looking for. And I didn't keep it like very specific. There's only like 2 really specific things. Like one, I wanted to date an Italian guy because I'm Italian. I was like, I want to have an Italian baby someday. This is when I was 26. And I also wanted him to have a car and a good job because I had previously dated someone who did not have both of those, and it was just very frustrating because I had a car and a good job and I wanted someone that was just as financially responsible as me or better. And I just wrote down things like, when we spend time together, we always have fun. We really enjoy each other's company. We have a lot of similarities, but a lot of differences. And we just appreciate being around each other. Like, we just have a good time every time we hang out. That was kind of the gist of it. And there were some other things in there, but that was kind of the high level version of it. And I dated it, put the date at the time. And I still have it to this day somewhere. I have to look for it. And I had looked back on this a few times. It took about 3 or 4 months before I met my husband. And then I had forgotten about the note when I had met him. Like, it's kind of like I let it go. I got clear on what I wanted. And I wasn't desperate. Like, I have to find this person, this like perfect person, or I'm gonna be miserable. It was more just like, these are the things I kind of want. Like kind of setting up a Christmas list and hope that Santa brings me somewhat of what I was wanting. Just being kind of chill about it. Met my husband. He's Italian. He did have a good job, had a car, and to this day, whenever we hang out, we always have a good time. Even if it's just the 2 of us, like, it's so comforting to be around him. And we have a lot of similarities, but he's definitely the opposite of me. I'm like the calm, chill, kind of geeky style girl. Like, I got good grades in school. And Danny is wild and competitive and loud and just he's a crazy character, but he's responsible, just in a crazy way. He has his craziness, goes back and forth between responsible and outright outrageous and whatever, and I love that. I like how spontaneous and just he's nuts. He's like my entertainment. Like, some of the things that he does, I'm just like, wow. You don't care what people think. Like, you just do you and have a good time. So if you are looking for a relationship, I would keep it general. Just write down what you're looking for. How does being in this new relationship, how would it make you feel? Would you feel like relaxed around this person? Like, it just feels like home? There's no like games like, oh, is he gonna call me back or she? Do you want them to be kind of obsessed with you? You can define all of that. Like, just write down your dream situation. And you can put in some specifics too, if that feels good to you. And then just be easy about it. Maybe date it, put it up in a closet somewhere, and then just be like, oh, it's gonna happen. Don't worry about like when it's gonna happen, because that can cause it to delay it a bit more. just be easy about it. Like, I've organized what I want. It is now suppressed in my subconscious mind. It's coming. I know it. And I'm just going to go about being me and enjoying life. And then, yeah, watch it unfold. Like, I met my husband in the most random way. It was through a friend of mine that had worked with him, and we all kind of got together for 4th of July in Boston. And just out of nowhere, like, I was like, I kind of like his style. And he was definitely into me too. And then we just started dating, and yeah, there was no games. It was just kind of like, yeah, we're both into each other. And it just progressed from there. And now we've been married for 11 years, going on 11. And before we got married, we were together for 4 years. And looking back on it, like, I manifested it all. Like, I wanted to be with someone for like a few years before we got married, and like live with them and make sure the situation was good. And there's been challenges along the way, but I've even manifested the challenges. Like, I know it's all me. Like, any challenge that comes my way, I think I did this. I put the situation in my world to better myself, to step into the new desire that I'm wanting. And yeah, it's taken me a long time to come to that realization that, like, I'm doing this all. Like, my 3D world is me. Because before I thought, oh, these things just happen. Like, why is this happening to me? Or, you know, I only want to manifest like good things, and why are they not coming yet? And when I realized, like, the whole 3D world is our consciousness, that's all what Neville Goddard is teaching about. Like, oh, I see it all clearly now. I understand why I manifested this situation so that this one could play out, and so that, you know, I could kick my butt into this direction. You know, like, if I felt like I was stuck in a situation, I manifested something that would just kind of break me out of it. And I'd be like, oh yeah, thank God that happened, because I was feeling very stuck and comfortable in this thing, and I needed that boost to get me out of it, to go to the next level version of me. And then, now that I know a lot more about Neville Goddard, I would even recommend saying things like, I finally found the perfect relationship. Like, he or she is just awesome. Like, we're the best match. It feels so easy around them. I'm in a great relationship. I'm in a great relationship. I would just keep affirming, like, you know, keep it simple. I'm in a great relationship. It's done. It's easy. It's here. And kind of let your mind wander of, like, what that feels like and looks like, and what kind of things are you guys doing? Are you waking up to someone in your bed and having conversations really close and cuddling and going out on dates? And I don't know, what does it look like for you? Are they around all the time? Are they calling you all the time? Or are they giving you your space? Or maybe a mix of both. And just say, I'm so glad I'm in this relationship. I'm so glad I found this relationship. So glad I found this relationship. This is the best relationship. I manifested the best relationship. Just affirm that over and over. And it should make you feel really good anyway. Like, you're stepping into the version of you that is a partner. So by affirming, you're just stepping into that version of you. You're reminding yourself that you're wanting that desired reality. And just be easy about it. Manifesting should be so fun. If you're feeling like, oh my God, I'm gonna be so sad until I find someone, like, unless I find someone, then I'll be happy. No. You're happy now. You're happy when you have a relationship. Just be easy about it. Like, I don't know. I feel like life is supposed to be fun. Like, we come here, we come into this world, we experience all these cool things. And then before you know it, like, it's over. Like, we all die at some point. So might as well have a good time while we're here. Like, experience the things that you want to experience. Learn. I'm all about like learning and understanding like why I'm even here. And even more like, what is consciousness? And I feel like I'm just starting to understand manifestation at like a whole new level. Because I've been studying it for years, but it hasn't been until lately where I'm like, oh my goodness, I definitely consciously was thinking of that, and then it played out into my 3D world. And sometimes it happens so fast, and sometimes it takes months. But it's all me. So cool. I'm more like exploring like me now than this world. Because I'm realizing this world is me. All right, I think I've rambled enough. You got this. You are deserving of the best relationship because this is your world. Like, this is all you. You created all of this. This is all for you. So you get to define what you want, affirm it, get into the habit of changing those thoughts, and see how your world changes when you change your inner world. It's the best. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.